Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise and I am a full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Etsy. And I just am here with a quick video. I just today passed my 1,000th sale on Poshmark. And my first sale on Poshmark was Valentine's Day of last year. So it's been just a year and a couple of months to take me, it's taken me that long to get 1,000 sales on Poshmark. And that kind of made me think a bit about eBay and Poshmark and which I like better. And I decided at the urging of a friend to make a quick little video about my experience with the two. I know a lot of resellers say eBay is bay, and that's their preference. Seems like most people, when they sell on both platforms, really prefer eBay because of all the eyes that are there to see what they have to offer. And I've learned that for me, eyes don't necessarily mean more money. I have more sales on eBay in the last 15 months than on Poshmark. But in fact, my sales on those 1,000 items on Poshmark have netted me more than the sales on eBay in the same time frame. Not a lot more. They're fairly close to even, but eBay is definitely not more than Poshmark. In fact, it's the opposite. And so I just wanted to make a little video about the fact that for me, eBay, well, I love being on eBay and I wouldn't change that, because I certainly could not run a full-time business on one platform alone. Any of the platforms that I sell on, none of them would be enough on their own to pay my bills. But I just wanted to put it out there that for some of us who sell on multiple platforms, Poshmark is actually a strong contender, and in my case, slightly outdoes eBay as far as profits are concerned. When I first started selling on eBay 14 years ago, I sold only children's clothing, and then about 7 years ago, I started to really get into odd, one-off, quirky vintage things, which is still my passion. And in that area, obviously, eBay outperforms Poshmark. But since I got started on Poshmark, I have realized that in order to truly scale my business in a way that makes it profitable enough that it can support what it needs to support for me and my family, I needed something scalable. And in order to find something scalable, I needed something I could source quickly, inexpensively, and consistently. And quirky one-off vintage things, while still my passion, and it was a great part-time gig for me, I'm not able in my area and with my connections, I'm not able to source enough consistently, cheaply, or quickly in that genre to be able to make a scalable full-time job out of it. So when I started on Poshmark, I really did turn a lot of my attention to more contemporary clothing. Now, I will pick up vintage whenever it's there, and it's definitely more fun for me. It definitely most often turns a better profit per item, but I just don't have access to enough of it to sell enough to pay my bills. So since I made that shift to contemporary clothing, Poshmark has really outpaced eBay for me. I find that I can sell the same items for a little bit more on Poshmark, and so the fact that the fees are higher doesn't really impact me negatively, because I can sell it for that much more on Poshmark than on eBay. And so, Poshmark, it's a little bit more work. There's the social piece of it, and all the sharing and the you know, prettier pictures and that sort of thing. And I do ship my Poshmark stuff. I do it in a cuter packaging than eBay. So it is more work. Poshmark is more work, but it definitely has been worth it to me. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. And I'm curious about people who are watching whether if you sell on multiple platforms, is eBay Bay, or is Poshmark your top sales platform, or is there something else entirely? Are you selling more on another platform? I'd love to hear about it in the comments and have a conversation about that. Because I started on eBay and I do sell on eBay and I've been selling on eBay for a long time, I was really surprised to see when I did my numbers that in fact Poshmark was outdoing eBay for me in the last 14 months. And I'm very excited to have hit 1,000 sales. And yeah, so that's all I have to say about that, I guess. I'm curious about those of you that have scaled your business and whether you've been able to do that with things that you're passionate about, and whether you are putting more effort into Poshmark. I certainly don't think that I could run a business, like I said, only on Poshmark or only on eBay and make enough. I've considered it, bailing on one or the other, because of course the time to cross-post could be spent just listing on one platform or the other. But given how even my numbers are, on a bad eBay week, Poshmark helps, and on a bad Poshmark week, eBay helps. I just think that diversifying platforms makes a lot of sense for me. But anyway, that's all I have to say. And I'm hoping that as things we get into our new routine and this new normal, that I will be back with more videos and hauls, but also, or unboxings, not hauls, but also some other videos so that it's not just one unboxing after the other. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have questions, things that you're wondering about from someone who has been an eBay seller for a long time and is also now on Poshmark, please leave them in the comments. I would love some suggestions for other videos that I could do. And yeah, please give this a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed and you'd like to, please do that on your way out. I am over 100 now and super excited and can't wait to see that grow. I hope that you're all having a great day and that your sales are going up as people figure out their way in this world we're in right now. Have a great day and happy selling.